Well, didn't you just know this was going to happen one day? Ben Whittaker signs a long-term contract with Matchroom Boxing and Eddie Hearn leaving Ben Shalom and Boxer. Can't say I blame him. The only reason he signed with Boxer in the first place is because at the time they were offering the most money. But it's not even up for debate now, who would you rather be with? And I understand totally Ben taking the money at the time, but you always knew he'd end up with Eddie one day. They're a match made in heaven, they're perfect for each other. Eddie is the best promoter in the world for me, and Ben Whittaker, love him or hate him, he is a divisive character which does sell. He's done really well for himself, to be fair. I wouldn't say Ben Shalom and Boxer promoted him that well. I think he's self-promoted himself. And of course, he's coming off a fantastic win in the rematch against Liam Cameron. There was a lot of idiots who picked Liam Cameron to win the rematch, including myself. So, fair play. He proved a lot of people wrong that night, and there was a lot of pressure on him because if he'd lost that after the showboating and how cocky he's been, his career would have been almost done, really. So he had to win. He looked brilliant there, but there's still question marks for me because in the first fight, he did quit. He looked for a way out. Had that fight continued, I'd still believe Liam Cameron would have stopped him. So I do think when he's in there with a proper light heavyweight and he gets pushed back and things aren't going his way, we will learn a lot more about Ben Whittaker, but there's no doubt he's talented. He was an Olympic silver medalist, so he's got a brilliant amateur pedigree. I think him and Andy Lee are brilliant together. And I'm really excited for the future for Ben Whittaker. I would love to see him against Willie Hutchinson. I think that would be a great build-up. I know Willie's with Frank Warren, but there's no reason why that can't get made. Big Willie stopped Mark Jeffers inside 7 rounds last weekend, so there's no reason why they couldn't get that fight on before the year's out, but I'm sure they won't. I think it'll be a bit of a gimme for Ben, and then a big fight. But it is exciting times for him because under Boxer and Ben Shalom, his career just stagnated, Ben, and it was frustrating because there's so much potential there for him to be bigger. But now his profile's going to skyrocket on DAZN, and the promo was brilliant with Eddie Hearn earlier. They put a lot of pressure on him, mind. I mean, saying it's the best signing in boxing right now, I wouldn't go that far because light heavyweight is the sexiest division out there. You've got Beterbiev, you've got Bivol, you've got David Benavidez, Callum Smith. And it's fair to say he's not beaten any of them, but Bivol and Beterbiev will be retired in the next couple of years. I think he'll probably miss out on the Callum Smith fight, but he's the same age as David Benavidez, so that's a fight potentially that could happen down the line. And there is also talk that he might eventually move up to cruiserweight. The problem is at cruiserweight, there's absolutely nothing there other than Jai Opetaia, who will definitely move up to heavyweight in a couple of years. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out with Ben and whether he will eventually move up. He's obviously going to go where the money is, and understandably, that's what all boxers should do. I just hope that they don't hold him back too much because I think that's what ultimately lost him the first Liam Cameron fight. Even though he didn't lose, it was a technical draw, but that was a massive L for him that night. And he's obviously made amends for that, and fair play to him. But also, he done in the rematch what he should have done in the first fight because Liam Cameron was never a light heavyweight, and technically, Ben Whittaker is far superior to the likes of Liam Cameron, with all due respect to him, who's a great domestic fighter in his own right. But yeah, good luck to Benny Boy anyway. I mean, I think he's a bit of a knob, but at the same time, he is a personality, and I do get bored of these boring fighters who don't speak, who don't sell fights, who don't trash talk, and he is a personality. He is a Marmite character. He might be a lovely fella if you meet him in real life. I wish him well. I'm not bothered whether he wins or loses, but at least he will entertain us. So yeah, hopefully it's a decent opponent for his first fight with Matchroom. I'm not expecting much. I think it'll be a fight that will make Ben look a lot better than what he is, but I am happy with the move overall. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Anyway, guys, I hope you've all enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you all on the next one.